It is Tuesday, and we're doing a walkthrough after a substantial amount of remediation. You can see that the walls have been removed, and the insulation has been removed in most cases. And we've got dehumidifiers running. To be down at 55% in here is actually pretty good. And we head into the kitchen here. Ilana's new bicycle survived. We had that up very high. In the kitchen we have dishes that we managed to pull out and hand wash, and now we're packing them carefully into buckets. This wall yet to be remediated, removed, but we'll work on that. All of these cabinets are going to have to come out, and they were all hand done, custom for the after the first flood. I think maybe the upper cabinets will survive, but all the lower cabinets have got to be ripped out and redone. They're all swollen and coming apart. We can head into the family room here. This wall needs to be remediated yet, and you can see that there's still an aquarium effect inside this double pane glass door over here. The water slowly seems to be seeping down, but eventually it'll fail. We have electricity in the entire house, but there's one circuit that is down, and even with my double E friend, we were unable to figure out what was wrong with this circuit. So this room is dark in the living room. A major feature inside this area is the piano is still on blocks, and we were afraid that the legs are going to fail and the piano's going to fall, so we're trying to keep people away from that. This is kind of what you see is a remaining water dribble from somewhere, and when we see those, we get in there with a shop vac and we vacuum those out. Now heading into the main entrance of the house. All of these walls have been removed. The door doesn't really close anymore, so we use a cable lock on that. One of the doors we pin down, and then the other one we lock to with a cable. Here's another dehumidifier, and that one is reading 60%, so that's also pretty good. All the plumbing continues to work, although that's going to change when they do the foundation, because they have to disconnect it, and it's a good thing because there's a bad line in there as well. So after we take the sheetrock off, then we have to remove all the screws that were holding the sheetrock on, and so there's about 8 million of those. But we've given Isaac the task of collecting all the screws. He's got a little magnetic roller that he runs around on the floor, and I'm paying him $100 per pound of nails that screws he picks up, which seems to make him enthusiastic for 5 or 10 minutes. We used some of the blocks that are being used for the foundation inside here, and but now that we're done, I've been bringing them back outside and letting them drive them into the ground. There's only a few more left. I'm concerned now that even though the walls are out, the insulation is out, you can see the moisture is still in this backing board. And this backing board has been through hell and back because it's been wet multiple times. Tropical Storm Allison, May 2015, April 2016, and now August 2017. And I really think that it needs to be replaced. Now what they tell me is that in order to replace that, they have to remove all the brick face from the house. But you know, I think that the insurance should pay for what needs to be done. And since the claim is the limit on the structure is $250,000, I'm going to push for them to do everything that needs to be done in this house to make it, you know, secure and permanently reliable. Moving into the master bedroom, this is one of the wood floors was brand new, was put in, but that's, you know, insurance will replace that, and it was about, I don't know, 10 grand for the floors, maybe a little more. And they don't have to remeasure because the measurement is valid. It's still the same measurement they did the last time. And we could probably get the same crew in here. We have to remove the floor in order to do the new floor, which will be quite a job, I expect. We took up the loose ones where it was dangerous that people would trip on them, but other ones are really glued down quite well and we can't get them up. Here's another one of my windows that has water inside it, that effect. You can also see the height of the flood. There's two lines. It came to the high line, I guess, and then it went down and stayed in that position, that second line, for a while. And so the top one is 50-something inches. The noise that you heard is the gentlemen are jackhammering piers underneath the house to disconnect it from the existing piers. There's something like 45 of them, he said. And so those have got to be cut before the house can go up. And this is the master bathroom. And we got that dehumidifier at 55%. Still some walls to be done in here. And I may get busy on some of these walls myself today, but not till Lenora gets her stuff out of there. And we discovered a few interesting things from the previous construction, like this outlet over here just seems to be never connected. It just got a wire in there, and I don't know if that's hot, but we'll find out. And then maybe I'll have a talk with the previous construction company about their electrician. There's a few other things that we found that also were quite concerning. So that's the update from Cadman for Tuesday, and we'll pass along any new information that we have. The elevation won't be tomorrow, Wednesday. They had a problem with the compressor yesterday, and so they got delayed by about a day. So maybe Thursday or Friday, but that kind of a delay is very small compared to the delays we experienced before. Signing off from Cadman on Tuesday.